Hey guys, really exciting. This just came in the post. It's a package from Ricordi Publishers in Milano, Italy. And before I open it, just a little backstory. As you know, I've been researching about the rototom, and in this context I came across composer Michael Colgrass. Michael Colgrass was a percussionist himself, and together with his friend and colleague Al Payson, he basically invented the rototom as we know it today. He was so interested in finding a way of building an easily tunable drum. So him and Al Payson went ahead and developed a prototype that looked a little bit like this. The rotation mechanism was the same as on the rototom today. It was later picked up by the company Remo in the States and developed on into the rototom as we know it today. But Al Payson and Michael Colgrass first built a couple of those drums that I just showed you, and then Michael Colgrass went ahead and composed a couple of pieces for these tunable drums. And this was in the 1960s already, I might add. So in 1964, almost 60 years ago, Michael Colgrass composed an actual concerto for tuned drums and orchestra with the title Rhapsodic Fantasy, which he then played himself with an orchestra in Denmark first in the 60s, as you can see here. There you can see he has approximately a chromatic octave or something like that of those drums. Other than that, I couldn't find much more information about the piece, no recording or anything like that. But on his website, I did find the information that the piece is published by the Schott Music Company in North America. So I went ahead and wrote them an email. They also got back to me and but told me that unfortunately they couldn't help me because I would have to find the representative for this piece in Europe, which for whatever reason would be Ricordi. Luckily, I know the guy working for Ricordi here in Berlin, Maximilian von Aulock, so I wrote him and he was very helpful and connected me to other people in the company. And a couple of weeks later, I did get an email back from a guy from Ricordi telling me that they did find the score for me, which then they could print especially for me and send to me by post, which they then did. So now it arrived and here it is. So I'm just going to open and see what the piece is like, how many drums are involved, what is the music like, and so on. This is super exciting because I don't think that this piece has ever been played since. So maybe I can be the one playing this piece sometime soon. I just have to find the orchestra. So let's see. I'm going to open the package here. Okay, so here's some bill I'm going to have to pay. And there it is. Rhapsodic Fantasy by Michael Colgrass. Let's take a look. I'm just going to open in 1964 to 1965. I wonder if there's any more information inside. I don't think so, but there it is. Oh, it's handwritten even. How beautiful. Oh, great. So it features flute, alto flute, oboe, clarinet, bassoon, French horn, trumpet, trombone, 3 percussionists, and a timpanist, celesta, harp. Here's the 15 chromatic drums. Okay, so it's more than an octave. And then 2 violins, violas, first and second violins, violas, celli, and basses. So really a big orchestra. Wow. So I'm just going to quickly go through the piece so we can see it all. It starts quite sparse. Wow. It's a beautiful score, nicely handwritten. On the website I saw that the piece is supposed to be 8 minutes long. So it's basically a little overture kind of piece for an orchestra concert. I really wonder if it has been played anywhere else other than in Denmark in the 60s. If anybody knows more about it, please comment below and let me know. I really would like to know more about this piece. Copenhagen, February 1965. He even composed it in Copenhagen. I believe his wife is actually Danish, which is still alive. He has unfortunately died a couple of years back. So maybe I should talk to her to get a little bit more info. So that's it, super exciting. Michael Colgrass, Rhapsodic Fantasy for 15 chromatically tuned drums and orchestra. Let's see if I can find a way of playing it.